I
I
see the
didn't
GOAT Remy downstairs.
all of that. You feel me? You
Not to
definitely
cut you
got
off, Bill. Hey, somebody try to somebody invite Remy up to speak. We want to
yeah,
talk to the
definitely
OG
get me
herself.
upstairs. So yeah, that's the whole focus right now though. It's
Hey,
just
Bill, congratulations on the baby, though.
hey, I appreciate that. You hear me?
Keep it up, Bill, man. My you
Congrats, fool.
one of my favorites for sure. And I don't know, he don't be never having time to come up here or be in the spaces like that. But keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate you.
Cannot Bill definitely getting a lot done between getting. I will say that between getting ready for that baby and handling this 100K tournament and still being like one of my closest, most reliable people for Midnight Madness is hats off to Bill. If y'all don't know, Bill's the super important part.
I didn't know he had a big fan away. Congrats, man.
Remy Ma,
Yo, what up, though?
what's up? And nothing.
Ain't
We just saw
shit.
everybody. Everybody tell a big homie what's up. Yo, speak. Don't get
Remy,
quiet
what's
now.
good?
What's
Drop
What
some
good,
up?
man?
hundreds or something.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
to do?
You
What to
already
do?
know. Gutter City in the building.
What up, y'all? How y'all
Man,
doing? I'm good. I'm
Remy,
chilling.
you,
I'm happy.
you,
It's a great
you know
thing.
y'all
Philly,
Excited for
man.
your
superstars.
part.
Y'all superstars pull up and everybody get quiet, man. We just happy to you
Stop
can grace us
it.
with your presence.
I'm probably the
Uh,
realest nigga y'all know. I ain't like that.
uh,
I don't be on it like
I'm
that.
the realest nigga.
I be
Y'all
chilling. I'm
privilege like hey, Remy.
What's up? What's up? You got some time? You got some time for a couple questions? It's like I mean, 10 minutes, not
yeah.
too crazy like this. All right, so
Stop
well,
it.
I ain't
I'm
going.
here. I'm here.
I know. I mean, I be knowing the shit be going on and shit, man. You a mama. You a beautiful wife. You know what I mean. You got life going on. That's all. I mean, we gonna appreciate whatever time we get. Anybody got questions for Remy? Just raise your hand and shit. You feel me? And then y'all can shoot them type shit. I tell you. I mean,
I
type
Okay.
shit.
definitely got one.
Hey, K Walker, what's up? Talk to me.
I just wanted to know out of Surf and Big T, Bill Collector, Easy the Block Captain, all these people, 40, Shayna Ashley. What about that specific Joshi and Prestavia battle said, oh no, that's the one right there? Because it's a lot of heavy hitter battles equivalent to that one. It's like what
Nah,
did you say?
that
Like,
battle
damn, that's the
I,
one right
I
there.
I could answer this. That battle was the
Oh, go
original
ahead, Remy.
battle that kicked
Hold
off
on, Bill. Hold on, Bill.
Midnight Madness.
I want to hear what he got to say. I want to hear what he got to say.
All right, go ahead, Bill.
Nah, that battle was
Yeah.
the original battle that kicked off Midnight Madness, and with that being such a prestige battle, we already expected that battle to be. We expected our phones to start ringing as soon as that battle got
Okay.
organized. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it was an honor for Remy to say that battle needs to happen on my platform.
That shit was
And
crazy.
Right.
that was
Okay. Because
an honor.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn, salute.
thank you
Because
for that.
she didn't even aim at the highest of the highest. She took the upcomer and said, I want that one. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck caught her eye about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
Um,
so what's your answer, Remy?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know how it is to be the underdog. I know how it is for certain people to be considered the highest. But that don't, just because you're the most popular or you've been in the game longer, that doesn't mean that you're better than me. Like, and I
Right.
feel like with my platform, what I'm trying to do. One, it was two females, so like that automatically excluded anybody with a penis. So it's no offense to y'all. So that was automatically excluded. But I also wanted to let people know because even when I was putting together my card, the names that was being thrown at me, it was always, the top tiers, the vets of this, but it's a lot of young gunners that's out here that's really they pen moving, they putting in work. And some of y'all talking about them. So I'm like that. I need that over here. Also, what I'm doing on my card, like it's gonna be a great everybody that's on my card is gonna be a superstar when it's over. I promise you.
That's what's
Energy.
up.
So
Like it. We like
so
that.
that's why I went with that.
Battle rap, battle rap. Hey, you got your hair raised? Or
Yeah, yeah.
shoot
I
it.
got a
Go ahead.
question. I got two questions. One for Surf and one for Remy. For you, Surf, I want to know if NH is on any of the cards yet coming up.
I'm just waiting on. I'm just glad to have NH out. That's a full legend
No,
from
yeah,
Philly. You feel me?
that's a
I'm
big
Philly
yeah.
in
I'm
the
step.
glad to.
building.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to
so
have him on my team. You feel me? Type shit. So I just been back and forth with NH. Whenever he ready to come out, it's fully up to him. You feel me? So, but he said he ready this year. So we will see NH this year.
hell yeah. What we think about NH versus Jay Murder?
I want to see NH versus Rex again first, but I think we willing to put him outside. Put him outside against anybody. I think he willing to battle anybody. What's your
Okay.
question for Rum?
And then for Remy, how many battles is on this upcoming card for her card?
Originally it was 5, but we scaled it down to 4 just due to the timing. Certain people needed a little bit more time than I was able to give for my event, and which it doesn't really matter because Chrome 23 is here to stay. We're gonna have another card. I already started working on it. My next card gonna be in May. So
Yeah.
um
Fire.
that's what it was. Plus, it was because it's so new. Like what people don't understand. Like y'all on to it and y'all know everything. But in my world, like a lot of people don't know just female battle rappers at all. Like you may ask some of them, they may know, they know the serfs and people like that. But when it comes to women, it's a little bit different. So I wanted it to be as perfect as I can be. Like, and even though I wanted 5, I wasn't gonna force 5 to make
Right.
it just because people are used to having 5, battles on the card. I made it's 4, and it's a wonderful 4. It's amazing. Like I couldn't ask for a better situation.
I got a question before one of the fans asked the question. You next, G. So if we figure out this, I mean, obviously, what you saying, you want Yoshi and Prestavia. We figure out all the logistics behind Yoshi and Prestavia. Is the Midnight Madness women's belt accepted on your stage?
So stop with the ifs, okay? Stop playing,
I'm just
right?
trying to check, man. I'm just
Stop
trying to
playing.
make sure. I just trying to make
It's
sure we good
nothing.
out here.
All right,
Yo,
it's nothing to check about. It is what it is. Like we
See,
talk. It's gonna happen. We're gonna come through. We're gonna have a whole Midnight Madness segment. We're gonna still do the belt to
see,
see who get the belt. I'm popping out to Midnight Madness, matter of fact. So make
see.
sure let that be known. And
Right, right,
it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Like I don't want to
right.
take any, because although that I'm trying to push the culture forward for females, I'm always trying to push the culture forward as a whole. Anything I could do to help, and I told you that. You need me to
Yeah,
post anything, tweet anything. You need me to pop out, call me. Like I'm that type of person. Like this is where I started. People don't understand that, like the one battle that y'all ever seen was probably the waggest battle I ever had in my whole life. I never battled no girls ever in my life. All I always had was dudes. When I was doing this, I had to take the money that I had in my pocket that I got, however I got it, and we was going, in the hood, and I was battling dudes. Like now it's a wonderful thing. People got sponsors, people got, they got fees. This is how much I want before I pop out. Like it's great. You ain't risking, the 2 weeks that you stood on the block, risking your freedom, at a rap battle. So
y'all
I
swore she
think
was
that's
about to
a
say her the 2 weeks 9 to 5, man.
nah, I really wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a wonderful thing. And I when I look at it, I be like, yo, that could have been me. Had I not met
Right,
Pun, had I not met Joe, had I not got lucky, because I tell people all the time, like you could be I know so many people in this industry that's trash and they lit. They super rich. And I know a bunch of
right,
people that's dumb nice and they never seen the fruits of their labor in this shit. So that I could have easily been one of these chicks that got a kid at home, got a job, got a dude, got this, but I'm dumb nice. So anything that I could do, like that's what made me even start the whole shit. To be honest, like just coming
right.
out, popping out, like damn, what could I do to make this shit like more lit? And that's where it came from.
Appreciate it. Hey, she.
yeah, she pretty much answered a couple questions I was gonna say, but
Right.
I was gonna ask how you kind of started off, because just seeing your mannerisms on stage, you can just tell when motherfuckers still got that hunger in them. Like, man, these one of these bitches jump out here, I'm gonna clip one of these bitches if they jump out here. Type shit. You kind of give off that energy, but that now that I got you right now, give me your top 3 female battle rappers right now
Mm,
currently.
Oh
amazing question.
gosh.
Yeah, you on the spot. Yeah, you on the spot.
Top 3 right
And
now.
I'm gonna make it complicated. You can't use hustle. Thank you.
But
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. Cut that out.
that. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You
We know
saying I
she
can't
there, but
use
come
her?
on.
Oh, I was about to say y'all can't use her because she be cool, or because you feel like she don't go, because she's definitely what she's
No, she's
supposed
one
to
of them.
be.
She's the
Like
queen. If you ask me, she's
she
the face of female like URL type shit. You know.
she's definitely one of those. Um, it's so many. And I don't want to. I'm gonna be honest. I want to say, but if I say because of who I am, I
And
have a
what you got
card
going
coming
on
up,
right now?
and what I got,
Right.
I don't want people to feel like oh, that's one of her favorites. That's why she biased. Like, but I cannot for 1 second not express how I think everybody different. Like everybody nice for different reasons. Like a hustle, she nice for what she nice for. But then you have like a Yoshi who's totally different from hustle, but I think she nice too. Like and
Right.
or 40 or fucking jazz for that matter. Or like just everybody C3, all these different people, E Heart. Like there's so many different people like that. I feel like right now I have people that I like right this second, and then I have people that I'm always like people that's not even outside right now, but I'm pretty sure if they stepped out, they pin gonna go. Like it's different things. I feel sometimes in rap, period, not just battle rap, people be caught up in the hype. So whoever you talking about right now, whoever's lit right now, they act like
Right.
that's the end all say all. Like I know niggas that ain't been outside in forever and will kill somebody right now if you play with them. So
Right. Right.
I
Don't
don't
let
I
too many
can't.
people.
Remy,
Don't let too
can I
many
ask
people hear
you a
that.
question though, Remy? I want to ask you, like, I like she asked you respectfully about your top three. I want to
Hmm.
know, like, the three bitches out there that you feel like, yo, if she came my way, I would have to clip her wings. Like, what's them three
I don't
women
think
look?
we're gonna get that answer.
That's everybody. No, that's a very easy, and that's anybody. That's anybody, not even bitches, like
Ooh.
niggas. Like that's how I be on it. Like when I watch battles, exactly what he said. Like I be sitting here like, oh my god, I would have said this. Like I look at it differently. I look at it differently because I never even had to experience the way battle rap is now. Let you give me 3 months to rap about something that I can Google you, I can ask people stuff about you. Like it's gonna be a whole different situation. It's certain
Right.
things just
Oh,
because of who I am and what I've been through, people can't even talk to me. Don't talk no gunplay to me. Don't talk no toughness to me. Don't talk no money shit to
right.
me. Don't talk this certain shit like no nigga shit, how good your pussy. Like you can't talk but so many topics to me because I just been through a lot. That's just how I look at it. And the same thing goes for dudes. Like I feel like I'm realer and nicer than most of the dudes in the industry that I'm in. So that's just me though. That's
Talk
just
about it.
me
Talk
being
to him.
the
Talk to him.
Gemini that I am. I that's just what it is.
Hey, Shoni, I saw your hand up. What's up, Shoni?
Yeah, I was about to say, Shoni, what's up?
What's up? Hi, Remy.
Hi.
Shoni battling on the 28th too. Shoni versus Fendi for the women's hardcore belt. So Shoni
That's a
Okay.
outside
fact.
real early.
I
That's
seen
a
Shuni
Fendi, right?
recently. I was in Queens trying to get a pedicure and a wax, and Shuni pulled
Yes,
up
we
on me,
seen you. Me and Farrah was like, that, blowing our horn.
trying to
But
struggling to park.
I see, yo, we didn't even know it was you at first, and I'm like, yo, who is driving this big ass fucking truck? And then I looked, I'm like, oh shit, it's Remy.
Big bro.
But
Nah.
so my question is, you know how Cassidy came outside and Joe Buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Since you decided to put the league together, has you don't got to say their names, but has any
Mm-hmm.
of the established females said they wanted to jump outside?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And I said the same thing. I was
That's
like, wait,
crazy.
like you want to rap, like perform, or you want to not? They like,
Come
nah, I
outside.
want to rap. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I wish I would have told me this in the beginning. Like, it's a couple of
That's good
people,
to
like,
know.
and then like, I'm doing it for free. You don't even got to pay me. I'm like, oh, you want all the smoke? So does this
Right.
car is gonna be great. I'm learning a lot with it. I'm seeing like the ins and the outs. Like, thank God I did love and hip hop because it prepared me for what I'm dealing with right now
Facts.
with y'all crazy motherfuckers. but
Right. Man.
but I'm getting it. Like I love every minute of it. I got my heart and soul into it. I dedicate mad time to it to make sure that is right. My next card though, oh God, I'm
That's
so
fire.
excited about
That's
it.
what I was going to speak on because I heard you say I wasn't going to let you slide off with that. Like you saying that you already
Nah,
prepared
nah.
with your second card in May. So
Yeah, I'm putting it
I mean,
I
together.
I
Yeah,
just
right,
I'm
have
right,
you know
right.
I'm
another
free
So
for
you
question,
here
that.
to stay?
right? I want to know another thing, right? Because like this Chrome 23 is a big situation. A lot of people are asking about media. Are you
hmm
looking at media or any hosts or anything like that? And what can we expect as far as that?
Great.
that was one of the first things that I wanted to have because um it's very important. Media is very important. What people sometimes people don't understand is bigger than any round that anybody on that stage is gonna do. They could spit the most craziest rounds everywhere, but if people don't see it, if people don't hear it, if the right people don't talk and write about it, it kind of falls on deaf ears. So my
Right.
biggest thing and my biggest concern was media. My date was February 12th. For those that y'all don't know yet, because I didn't say I changed the date to February 27th. It's on a Sunday now. I found out late that February 12th is Super Bowl weekend. I know it wouldn't affect my event because everybody that's there gonna pop out for me. But what it is gonna affect is the press. I didn't want to have to compete with Super Bowl press, who won a touchdown, who
Business
performed
form.
at halftime, who popped out with a sneaky link so that we could see them now. Like I didn't want to compete with any of that. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to next week. Nope, next week is All-Star weekend. I'm not playing with them neither. What's after that?
Genius.
Nothing. That's what we're doing. Because when this is done, I want every Shade Room, Ball Alert, Hollywood Unlocked, Jasmine Brand, everything in between, BT, High 97, Triller, like all of that. I need them to be focused on what we doing. But
Just to
let's be clear, they not battle rap. That's my world. I know I could bring them in. So I've also reached out to people that I know follow battle rap, follow the girls, know everything that's going on. Some of them are even battle rappers that I have set in place so that I have that media in the building as well.
Hey, Rim, just to piggyback off what you said, because like we being here like kicking like battle rap knowledge and top tier knowledge. Like I just want to piggyback off what you said. Like this, like with the last little chunk of what you just said, the most thing that I took out of it is just you saying like, and not even is like you give a fuck about uh uh the football weekend or basketball weekend, like just you having enough knowledge sense and business sense to understand brand versus brand and say, okay, well, Super Bowl weekend, that could, like, you didn't even say nothing about the football
Thanks.
so much as like a nigga popping out with his sneaky link, like how that could take over a timeline, you know what I mean, on All-Star and shit like
Yeah.
that. And I try to promote that shit, to my peers and battle rappers all the time about like, yo, your marketing and your branding is everything. Like, what I mean, just a random example is like, you won't battle on a card for a league, whether they called you or not. But you'll battle that same weekend that the biggest league is having. You know what I mean? Like some stuff is kind of like working backwards. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
to hear you say the two things I took it to hear you say that you moved it around just to make sure that you got the right light. That's one thing that I took out of it. And then secondly, to hear you say that some of the industry motherfuckers are here do it for free. Not saying that everything is free because I don't think nobody's services is free, but sometimes the look is more than
It's
the
enough.
dollar.
It's
You know what I mean?
enough.
A motherfucker could give you $20,000 one time and you never make a dollar with them again. But you got another motherfucker that'll take $7,000 from somebody and they'll be able to get 7,000 with them five more times in the next X amount of plays or whatever. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like the battlers don't understand that it's
Nah,
not always
you
what you do, but it's how you do it.
absolutely right. We when we first talked, we kind of had a conversation. But when I was trying to when I reached out to Surf to try to help me make a certain battle happen. But I was I try to explain to people all the time, like the biggest
We
moments in my
argue for
career.
30 minutes too, by the way, y'all.
It was more like an hour, but yeah.
All right.
Um, the biggest things and the biggest moments in my career, I didn't get a dollar for. Like when I did Annie at Remix, nigga, I was still in high school. I knew
Ooh,
who MOP was. I knew what how Annie was shaking the building. Like my A&R was their A&R. I begged the nigga, just give me the instrumental. Let me do my verse and let them hear it. That's all I wanted him to do. I ain't send no invoice, no nothing. Just let them hear it. They heard it. They actually thought I was a little boy, a kid, a boy at the time. They didn't know until they met me. But they was like, yo, shorty dope. Let us stay on it. They left me on it. Biggest to this day I could pop out and do. I catch you backstage, give me the key. Like, and
Right.
it's gonna shake the building. Another time,
Right.
Lean Back. I wasn't on Lean Back. Lean Back was off of the Terror Squad album. Fat Joe had 3 verses on it. I heard it. I knew the shit was gonna go when I heard it. I went in the studio. The engineer smoked bud to this day. He's like one of my closest friends. I went in there here, gave him all the bud I had in my pocket here. Smoke that. Just take Joe's second verse out, mute it, and let me go in the booth. Laid my verse down. When Joe came and heard it, Khaled heard it, it stayed. Changed my life. Changed my life.
yeah,
Anytime I want, I could pop out, walk around the Metal Detectors on Beyonce's concert and shake the building.
yeah,
Another time, never got a dot to this day. To this day, I never signed paperwork for it. Me and Joe sat down when I first came home. He said, yo, Rem, let's get in the studio, do some shit. If the shit come out good, we'll see what happens. If the shit come out trash, nobody will never know we even tried. We did all the way up. The shit changed my life. Would I have given any amount of dollars for what I got? Like I could literally never do another song for the rest of my life and live off of my royalties from those records alone. And I be
Man.
trying to explain to people what I'm doing. the eyes that I'm gonna have on you, you're not gonna get those eyes on you on some of the biggest battle rap platforms just because that's not what they do. I know who's watching me. I know my audience. I know my reach. And sometimes people don't understand that. Like, so when you know, pulling and finger fucking for a few dollars, you need to look at the bigger picture sometime. And it's not because I'm just an asshole. Like, it's not helping me. Like, I'm good. It's gonna be a great thing for everybody. But I'm doing it out my pocket. Like, here, I'm going into my bank account. When you look at your bank statement, it's gonna say it's gonna be me. It's not coming from fucking company number 8 that's just giving niggas a budget. So, you know,
Right.
I try to explain that to people, but you know, like they say, you could show them better than you could tell them. Maybe the second time around when I'm trying to do shit, and maybe later on down in the year, it'll be a little bit easier for me. And yeah, I do have people that's also saying they want to do it for free, which I super appreciate. But I feel like it's certain people that I just wanted to be in play. I wanted to make sure that the first one was a no brainer. Like, I didn't want no, like, a
Right.
definite go. And I'm looking for
So
new
what I'm
talent. I want
hearing
new
is,
Before the
artists.
hold
so
on,
what
Rita, I
I'm
got you.
hearing from you is that you're going to have a mix of battle rap media and, you know, just celeb people who
Mm-hmm.
are involved in the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question, Remy. So, like
Yes.
a little more personal. So so obviously this your first time being technically by definition a league owner, and obviously
Mm-hmm.
nobody's disappointed at nothing that they do. You know what I mean? Because you know it's a work in progress, and you're you.
Right.
But not Remy the person or Remy the rapper, but Remy the league owner. Because obviously you know we've talked, and like
Mm-hmm.
so you might a battle or two may have slipped out your hands, or not so much of a battle, but a battler may have slipped out your hands. Are you disappointed with the outcome of what? Because I still don't know your full card. Are you disappointed
Um,
with the outcome of where your card
no,
is compared to what you wanted?
no, I'm not. I still, like, right now, if I could change it and add it on, I would. I
Right,
I'm disappointed that I wasn't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I really pushed the issue, I could have just like, hey, I'm gonna do it. But I like to be a fair person and a woman in my word. So if I tell you I'm gonna do something or I'm not gonna do something, I can't tell somebody else something else and go. I stick to my word.
right,
So the reason why I couldn't do it is because it would have forced me to go against my word with another situation. And I just couldn't do that. Like, me being me as a human being, I have morals, values, and principles. I'm not a liar. I've never been looked at as a liar. People respect what I say, and people respect me because I stand on my shit. Like, I'm not with none of that. So it didn't happen, not because it couldn't, but because I refuse to just to be a fuck nigga. Like, that's some fuck shit. If I
right,
tell somebody something, I can't go against that because it's gonna give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sacrifice. I took the L so that I could keep my word, and I'm okay with that. The card is
right.
still fire.
Hey, Bill, your hand up, Bill. Shoot it.
Hey, nah, I just had a two-part question real quick. I know you had said it, but what's the date of your card? Cause
The
I'm
date
trying to
is
make sure
Sunday.
I'm
It's
straight.
February. It's February 27th.
27th. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm
But
definitely be in town.
Midnight
so
Madness in
I'm
the
a
building.
It's
let me just tell y'all real quick before y'all find out. I'm like, yo, this bitch was in the spaceship. She ain't even say nothing. So originally, you know, it was a whole big giant 1,500, 2,500 people. COVID is going stupid crazy. Niggas is acting dumb everywhere. I don't want to force you got to be vaccinated. You got to have a card. None of that other shit. So what I did was I made it a smaller event that holds about 300, 350 people. You're going to get it's invite only pretty much. Besides the press and the media
My
and
type
this.
shit.
So
yeah,
is the crowd is literally battle rappers, male and female, and they guests. Um, battle rap press, regular industry press, my celebrity friends, but I was able to reach out to two big companies to be the live streaming. So you're gonna be able to see it everywhere for free. Nobody ain't gonna have to pay for it. There's no pay per view, none of that felt crazy shit. Like, it's literally gonna be in the palm of your hand. So
Fire.
it's very elite. Like, when I tell you this,
She might have got a
I
call.
wasn't like, I'm sorry, I had to somebody try to call me. Um, I was able to take what I wanted anyway and scale it down, but just make it like fire. Like, when I tell you, like, this is like probably the sexiest rap battle you ever gonna been in your life. Like, and I don't want
Yeah.
anybody to feel. I don't want anybody to feel like, damn, I ain't get an invite. Like, oh, she don't fuck with me. Like, it's literally, I have a limit that I could do. So I'm giving, like, top tier, obviously, some of the up and comers, some of the people that won awards this year that really put in work last year, women as well.
Probably a
I
call
just
again. It's her
I just
knowledge.
wanted to be a really really
It's your
dope
knowledge
event.
for me.
Plus, also, with the
Like
Oh,
women,
it just
people don't
the
really come out like the
and
crowd that y'all get with the men. Like, so I want them to
the
have the dope crowd, but I want
that's
it to
fine.
be people that know what the fuck they listen to. I don't want not a bar to go with not one head. Like,
right.
And
Real
the
quick, real
second
quick.
part of my question,
Oh
right?
yeah,
The
go
second
back
part of
to
my
it.
question was can you follow me back so I can stun on my haters?
okay,
Appreciate
it's okay.
appreciate
Which
it.
I'm about to say you next, Jaeger. I
what's your
got you.
wait?
Real
What's your
quick.
page? What's your page?
That's Bill Collector. He right there in
It's
the
Bill
speaker.
Okay,
Collector.
As she
I got
happens, as she happens.
you. Okay, I got
I'm a,
you.
I'm a always throw the curveballs in there. You feel me? All right. So quick. So curveball question is: Somebody asked you how many battles you originally
Mhm.
had. You said
Mhm.
5, and now it's 4.
Mhm.
With me knowing battle rap time, it usually takes some of the better girls maybe 30 days to 21, something like that, to get prepared. Hypothetically, if another battle, even if it wasn't Midnight
Mhm.
Madness, but it was just two girls popping they shit. If the right if the right battle came across your table still right now for February
Absolutely.
28th, are you still open?
February 27th. Absolutely.
February 27th, excuse me. Look at
Absolutely.
me, but see, we outside. Midnight Madness, we outside. Y'all heard it here first. Remy's still looking for action.
Absolutely. I have the spot. I have the space to do it. It went down to 4 because actually 2 that I had in place I had to move around. So I moved some things
If
around
Chrome
and made it
23
dope.
looking for A&R and shit, I'm free on Wednesdays, but that's another story. Hey,
You
Jaeger, you
know
got a
what?
question for Remy? I'm a great A&R.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
appreciate
Jaeger.
that. Appreciate that, sir. First of all, Remy, how you doing?
Hello.
And I wanted to ask, you answered a ton of questions just now, but one of them, you kind of already answered. You said you was planning on your next car, quote unquote. I was wondering, is this something you trying to do like twice a year or like couple times a year? Or?
Nah, right now in my mind and in my playbook that I have together, I have 4 times a year. I'm thinking right now, February,
Fire.
May, August, and
Dope.
November.
That's fire.
So
Yeah,
so I'm just trying to map my shit out. Like I like to be super prepared. I'm like not trying to swag anybody or front. Like I just do a lot of stuff. So the more ahead I could be, the more prepared I could be, the better it's gonna be. And I'm very hands on. Like I have a team and people in place to do stuff, but everything gets ran by me. Like I sign every check. Make sure every call, every girl that's on my card has my number. She can call me if we have any issues, if she feels any way about anything. Like I want everybody to be super comfortable and super happy. At the end of the day, I'm an artist. So I know how it feel when you get somewhere and you in a random town and your makeup ain't right or your hair ain't right or you ain't got a
Man,
babysitter that you thought you was gonna have or just life is happening. So, I try to keep my line open and try to move things so that everybody is as comfortable as possible because that's the way I'm gonna get the best product. You not gonna get the best work if you running your workers into the ground. You know what I mean? If they tired, if they sleepy, it's hard to focus on your rounds when your bills ain't paid. It's hard to focus on your rounds when you're not sure if you got a babysitter. So these are the things that, like, also, as a part of being an artist, I'm a mom, and like Sir said, I'm a beautiful wife. So I know how your dude could be on your back, like, all right, enough of that rap shit. Like, hold up. So I take all of these
right.
things into consideration, and
It's
yeah,
crazy. It's it's crazy to hear you say that because like this whole like the Midnight Madness shit started like us on our little rebel shit. It's just that it's like you know what I mean. Not like I always like I speak for us type shit. You know what I mean. And how it's just like being a battle rapper. The only time you get paid is the day you sign a contract and the day you on stage. You get what I'm saying? But in reality, you're a battle rapper every day. Bill Collector's a character. Shoney the rapper's a character. Miss Hustle's a character. So it's like, when these battle rappers is on these spaces and shit like that every day, like if Bill Collector just decide to get up and tweet, technically he don't work for no company, but he's working for a battle company. You know what I mean? Or if I get up and I just want to get on some social media shit, you know what I mean? And I just want to tweet today because I'm so associated with obviously the likes of URL. Anything I tweet about, anything I say as far as battle is URL. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we work for these companies every day, all day, but it like not saying that they treat us bad because I get treated amazing, but in reality, to hear you say that like, and you not even a league owner, to hear you say that life going on and babysitters and you know what I mean, you don't got haircuts. This is stuff that leagues don't care about. Like a league is not, it
Yeah,
doesn't, like there's no barber
that's
at the
a fact.
hotel room. You know what I mean? There's no barber at the hotel room for niggas that's performing that weekend. There's no, you know what I mean? Like niggas not getting certain things, but in reality, you know, these are multi-million-dollar leagues. Like not even let's not even say leagues so it seemed like we finger pointing at somebody, but let's just say battle rap is a multi-million-dollar business, period. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that if we handle like for me to sit up and you know we did talk, for me to like hear the numbers that you spent on this out your own pocket is crazy. But for you to already understand that you got to spend a lot of money to even get to a point of what you're making, and it's like the culture as a whole doesn't realize that we need to spend a certain type of money to get to a certain level. It's crazy to me, you know what I mean? And you making points that I genuinely feel like somebody that owns a league or is around these battlers on a consistent will automatically know. If I'm from fucking Brooklyn and I gotta go to LA, ain't nobody touching my headline.
This is true. This
I'm a
is a
Brooklyn
fact.
nigga. You know what I mean? Like if you get what I'm saying, if I'm from Philly and I gotta go to Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm from fucking, I'm a Harlem bitch and I gotta get, y'all want me to be there, or I gotta get a babysitter, plus I gotta get such and such. I don't even like, why isn't it, you give me damn near any other show for like, you know, these tours and stuff like that, they is pulling racks of clothes to the back.
Right.
Even if a bitch just performing in it, it's like, oh look, we got some Amiri right here for you, we got some this for you, blah blah blah, because it's cross branding.
Right.
Who wouldn't want to, you know, mix in these brands? Like, okay, well, Remy's about to pull in X amount of dollars. Let's put her in some seven jeans and some such and such and some such and such.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when you
They're not
sit back
putting me in no
as a,
7 jeans though.
you're right. You know, I'm just thinking of lately, but shit, but
Wow.
right. I hope not, because I'm on your ass, my damn self. You know what I
Nah.
mean? But you
So,
know,
but
like
listen, let me
it's
tell you something,
crazy to
sir.
hit to make you acknowledge, to hear that you acknowledge that shit to me.
It's this is what it is. This is I'm new to this. This is the first time. I can't even put the league owner title on yet because I haven't even exercised my league yet. But
Right.
I've been an artist. I've been where I wasn't what I am now. I try to
Right.
explain to people when they be asking me questions and say, I told them there's nothing worse on the planet Earth than being famous or popular or known and broke.
Right.
When you broke and everybody and nobody knows you, you blend in with the rest of the people that's broke. You just look like a regular person waiting for the bus, a regular person on the train, a regular person, you know, sitting in the lobby of a hotel. When you have a name that you built up, people expect certain things. It's not, it doesn't make it right because sometimes it be ludicrous, the things that they expect you to have and do just because, you know, they know who you are.
Right.
But when you have that, it creates a certain things. And I also know when you come from the hood, what you have and what you don't have, just because of where you was born, just because we all come from the bottom. I don't know too many rappers, battle rap or otherwise, that started out rich or started out with bread. So it's very common for you to go into a hotel and not know that you need a card for incidentals, not know that you can't just get them cash like, all right, it's 150. Here's
You really know
$150.
battle rap.
Like is that's not just battle rap though. That's
Nah, she's
Nah,
speaking
but
to
you know,
you got
somebody
but you
who
could
any
tell,
might
you
be
know, the
correct.
storyline though.
nah.
Like you, just to hear that you like as an artist, we look at you as like you. To me, I don't know about them. Like I could rap some of your shit. Like you a goat, and you know what I mean, and a lot of every sense of the word.
Thank you.
So you know what I mean. We still got our own storyline. This is our own culture. It's our own
Right.
world. You know what I mean? Like. You know, like you go to them fucking, like somebody invites you to go skate and you pull up to the skating ring, it's a line around the corner. You like, damn, motherfuckers still skate. Like we're really our own
Right.
world. So
Right.
to hear you just make certain points and say certain things, even though yeah anybody could do it, it just shows how much, like, to hear for everybody else to hear it, it show how much we're really being watched and how much people pay attention to what we got going on.
That's some of it, sir, but some of it also too is that the battle rap world is not that far from the music industry itself.
Right.
Like some of the people that y'all listen to every day, like they from the bottom, they from down the block, they went to the same school as us. They didn't have a car for incidentals neither. They never flew first class. They never been outside of the tri-state area. Like it's just a fact. Like they ain't been to Cali. They ain't been to Texas. They don't have a passport. They don't have a bank account. Like that's just something. It's not because you broke or you dumb. It's just because you from the bottom. It's because you getting it out the mud. You didn't. What do I need a bank account for? I don't even have a job. I'm out here trapping. Like so, it's certain things. What do I need? What I need a card for? Like that's a way for the people to track me. Like I still got friends right now that make mad bread and they think like that. Like, well, I'm not getting no bank card. They want my social. They want this. They want. Nah, I'm good.
Right.
It's in the bag under my bed. I can't send them a wire. So these are the things that when I was writing everything out of what I needed a budget for, these are the things that I need a card that if anybody does come and they don't have it, I have an assistant that can go when they book into their room. It's already there. Just go in your room. I don't want you worrying about where I'm this or like nothing. I don't care if it's on my card. You don't get it back to 3-4 days, maybe a week later. I need everything on my card right now. Like, what are you
Right.
talking about? Like,
That's
and at the
100.
same thing with me, it's been times where I've been in another state or somewhere. I gotta play Russian roulette with a makeup artist, hoping that it come out right. And there's nothing I can do about it. And this is my face I'm playing with. We ain't even get to my hair. Or you need a quick outfit and you go to the mall and the mall ain't with the mall. The mall ain't Saks on Fifth. The mall got nothing but weird stuff. So I
Right.
know all of this. And I also feel like as an artist, like it just you're still artists. I'm saying when you paying somebody to do a service, you want them to be happy. I don't want nobody coming over here and they angry and they upset. Like I feel a lot of times that has to do with the performance that we got. I'm pretty sure if you ask some of these people, yo, that time you choked or that time you forgot your round, what was going on in your real life?
That $1,100
Man,
back end.
that's crazy.
Nigga
Like,
got $3,000 rent, only $1,100 on the back end.
right. So it's things like that. Even when I expressed to them, like there was things that I expressed in the way of payment. Like it may seem like a good idea to get half of your bread now, half of your bread later. In real life, if Live Nation book you for a show, you're not getting half up front. They're not giving you half. And it kind of works out better because when you get your back end, it's like, all right, I'm good. It's nothing worse than you putting all this working in the front, even though it's the same numbers. When you get it that day, you could do more with a lump sum. You could do more with a lump sum of 20,000 than you can then with fucking 8,500. By the time you
It
get
just
there, the
it
8,500 gone.
it go
Like,
to what you say. Period. With us being from the block is like, and I've
mm-hmm.
done it because I fucked up my money majority of my career till now. It's like a nigga. You even if that was the case, you giving a bitch nigga $20,000 and you get him $10,000 up front. The average person that ain't never had a job, a bank account, a
It's
nine to
gone.
five, or had responsibilities, that's gone anyway. So
Playing
now
catch
I
up.
can tell you, every single battle rapper has went through a stage where their front end deposit was gone before they even made it to their back end. And even if we doing
And your
simple math,
back can be going too because you already made plans for it. Yo,
ex-
this is the day of my battle, I'm gonna give
exactly.
you this. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give it to you on the 27th. I'm gonna give it to you on the
Just
like.
just
Come
simple
on,
math is like if you give me if my goal is $10,000 and like the average battle rapper won't calculate, it's like my rent's $2,000 a month hypothetically. I get $10,000 for this battle. If they give me 5,000 up front, like it's like a battle rapper won't calculate. All right, but wait. I battle in 3 months. 2, 4, 6. My rent $6,000. This five that I got, I really don't even got.
Yeah.
you really
Really
got
don't even
four.
got. You
Surf,
know what
I
I mean?
wanna
Like,
I'm my bad, Surf. I
nah, go
wanna
ahead.
take this back to the listener section real quick. I seen Coop had his hand up for a minute. I wanna shoot this over to Coop real quick. What's up, Coop? Go ahead, unmute yourself.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we can.
I appreciate you. First off, salute the culture, Fandor, battle rapper. This whole community is just amazing to save people from a lot of the, depression or anxiety and stuff like that. So first off, salute everybody in here. I got two questions. First question, Remy, if you had to battle a male, who would you battle?
Fire.
Mm.
who would I battle? I want to
Mm-hmm.
battle. I'm battling Serve. Everybody think he who he
Hey.
is. I want to gun. I want to gun down a big dog. I don't want nobody like. I want a top tier vet that talk as much shit as me.
Oh
Talk
man.
Respectfully,
that shit. Talk that shit.
second
I'm
question.
just saying.
I got you. Second question, last question. Surf, if you had to get a female to battle Remy, who you picking?
Um Automatically I'm gonna take Hustle. Not necessarily that I think she could so much beat her or not beat her, but I see a lot of Remy and Hustle, like a lot of like ways they carried. I mean, like she carried, like you could tell, like in a big sister sense. You feel me? So instead of
Hmm.
me putting my money on somebody that wouldn't know how to handle Remy, I would try to get somebody that know her. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Or somebody closer to,
Smart,
you know what I mean,
smart.
a energy or aura. You feel me? So I would
Shout
have
out
to
to
take Hustle.
Hustle.
I
Huh?
mean, so I gotta go with Hustle. That's easy.
Tough, respect,
Hey,
salute. Appreciate y'all.
hey, hey, Remy,
And
give me
then I
you gotta
gotta.
Give me
I'm
5.
sorry, Surf. I got a question
Surf,
from
I'm here. I'm
somebody in
here.
my
I'm here
DM.
till 8 o'clock. I got you. I don't got nothing to 8. So you got me
All
for
right, that's
20
a bet.
minutes if you need me.
Not bet.
Somebody
Same thing.
asked
I'm
me in
gonna get
my
off at 8.
DM, Remy, if you feel like, you being a woman, gives you an advantage and being a league owner, understanding things like hair, makeup, childcare, things like that. Do you feel like that gives you an advantage as a league owner?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Being a woman in anything gives you an advantage. You have a pussy in anything that you're
That
doing, not just
Say
a
that
league owner.
then. Say
Anything
that
that you're
then.
that you're trying to do is gonna give you an advantage. Like they don't call the terms like damsel in distress. They don't exist for no reason. Like people tend to think sometimes also because you're a woman that you stupid or that you don't know business or that you don't know your money or that you can easily get over. They can easily get over on you. So it works in your advantage to think for people to think that you're at a disadvantage when you're really not. So I think in anything that you're doing, this is to anybody that's on here, like do not ever for the men, do not ever think you're smarter than or moving faster than or a woman's not on you. And as a woman, don't ever underestimate yourself because you're a woman. Like that is actually your advantage. A lot of things is gonna get overlooked. You're gonna be seen as a non-threat because you're a female. Whereas when you're trying to negotiate or you trying to talk and there's two men, they gonna butt heads because they sitting there trying to see who dig bigger. When it's a woman, they automatically think like, oh, I'm good. Like, unfortunately, some people. I'm not gonna say they. I'm gonna say a lot of times that's the case. So, I definitely feel like I'm at an advantage just because I've been through it a lot. Like I said earlier, like I could have easily been any one of these girls if I didn't get lucky. Easily. So I understand it. And battle rap is not that far removed from the main industry. We go through very similar things. I actually was heartbroken when I started being around a lot more and seeing how things work and seeing like, yo, this shit just like Pablo's the one that said, he's like, yo, babe, it's the shit just like the industry. It's mad politics and mad little, like the shit broke my heart a little bit because I'm like, this is the purest form that we have in it, but it's still little industry type fuck shit that be going on
for
that
sure.
that's crazy.
I feel like anything with money gonna come with politics though.
Of
But you're
course,
right.
of course, of course. But it's
It's
just
fucked up
it's
though.
just it's just heartbreaking. Like it's like when you
Right.
found out Santa Claus wasn't real. Like what?
Not my nigga. Not my nigga.
I wanna go back to the hands or whatever. I seen Quelly De Niro, then Shuni, then London.
Yo, yo,
What's that? What's that?
what's going on, man? I really don't got a question. I just wanted to say, man, what's up, Surf? What's up, Remy, man? I'm
What up,
glad
bro?
you doing this for the culture, Surf, man. Like you, the reason why I got the spaces, man, and I'm happy that you on this Midnight Madness, man. You bringing new stuff to the culture, man, and I love it, man. Just keep on doing your
Appreciate it.
thing, man. Keep
My
on
dog,
talking
I
your
appreciate
shit.
you.
Keep on standing on your grind.
Like,
Love
can
it,
I
I?
bro.
I
appreciate
want. I want to say something real quick. I want it to be clear because like this, I've been seeing like a lot of people feeling like I just came in and I think I know everything and I'm trying to take everything over. Like I have from the beginning when I first decided that this is something that I wanted to do. I reached out to everybody that I know in battle rap that has a league or that moves from, Debo. And so I spoke to him and I spoke to Babs and I spoke to Smack and I spoke to Beasley. These are the people that I was calling and then I
facts.
still call right now and now Surf, asking for advice. What do you think? And when I talk to some of the girls that's on my card and that didn't make the card, is there any advice y'all could give me? What do you think you need? If there's something that you could change, like so these are the people that I was talking to. Like I don't like the narrative that's being created. Like like I'm trying to do this, or if somebody gives me any type of praise or thanks me for what I'm doing, that takes away from anybody that came before me because that's not the case. And I really don't see why we all can't coexist because, like Surf said, battle is really y'all only making money when you sign your contract and the day you show up. There's plenty of days in between, especially if I'm only doing 4 battles a year. There's
Right.
months in between there where women that want to rap and that can rap would love to make some more money to help do whatever they're doing. So I don't understand why like there would be any money left on the table or anybody that's feeling like that was my motive, or that anybody's being slighted by what I'm doing. Everybody is welcome. Y'all gonna see, like I said, it's invite only, but all of those people are gonna be at my event, and I'm appreciative for it, because there's been times where I was at their event, for free. I popped out, like, knowing that's just what I have it. I don't have that in my heart. That bothers me when I see that. Like why people on it like that? Like, I'm literally doing this out my pocket just because I don't like how I see how things is going, and I know that I could have easily been one of these people, and I would have loved somebody who has a little bit more, stature and solidified in the industry and in their business, to come in and make my life or the situation of everybody a little bit easier, because it really helps everybody. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I also wanted to say I appreciate you too, Remy. Like how you coming is 100. Like how you doing everything, getting people hair done, getting the cuts. Like that's due to the culture, and that's what we been needing. Because I look at some of the artists, I'm like, dang, only if they had a little more drip, or if they had their
Mm-hmm.
haircut, they probably get more fans, because they nice with the pen and everything. But like when you show with your clothes and your drip, it goes a long way.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, as much as you could be the most non-materialistic motherfucker in the world, like, people like hate to, want to chase a part of the, like, chase this game, but not understand that's a part of the game. Like, you think a motherfucker would be booking Lil Baby or the Baby for 20, 30, $40,000, and they don't look like 20, 30, 40. You know what I mean? Like, some of these people asking
Try
price.
100, 150, 200, 250. That's
Exactly.
their
You know what I
numbers.
mean?
That's
Yeah,
that's more like their
exactly.
numbers.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I was speaking, you know what I mean, battle rap numbers, but
Hypothet-
that you know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? It just logically
but
don't make
but
sense. You know what
also,
I mean, motherfucker?
it only works it only works for certain people, like, and it works for them after you already up. Like, J. Cole cannot pop out in the Crocs and the sweatpants that he be doing right now when he first started. Like, people would have, like, he could, but he couldn't. It only works for certain people. Like, it ain't gonna work for everybody. I be wondering sometimes, like, how, like, how much money I would save, like, if I could just go out regular and just throw on Crocs and sweats. But that's part of the investment. That's part of investing it into yourself. You are a brand. You, as a person, is a walking brand. So what I want to try to teach is what I know. Like, I give knowledge for free all day. Like, it's cost me nothing to give somebody tell somebody my experience of what I went through and how to save them a shortcut and go around it. Like, it cost me absolutely nothing. A lot of times, not just in rap, nothing, just in life, we grow up and we be around people that been through mad shit, and they never tell us, like, nah, don't do this, don't get that lawyer because this is what happened, don't get jammed up with this, don't cop out to this because down the line this could happen, don't invest in that because of whatever. Like, there's never that knowledge being passed. Like, people find out how to get a lick and hold it like it's the holy grail, knowing that even if they told you, it's not costing them nothing. Like, I
Rim, that's a
literally,
jewel.
Right.
Super.
like,
Right.
anytime I could give anybody any type of information that I found out, like, even now when I be sending out W9s, like, listen, I'm gonna tell you now, if I was you, I would take this amount of my money and just put it to the side, just put it in your savings account. They ain't gonna come right now, but when you start making a certain amount of money, they're gonna come. They're
Yeah.
gonna come, and it's annoying. Like, but I'm telling you because I went through it. It's nothing worse than when you go to your account and you thought you had 200 in there, and it should say it's closed, and you got like 2,000 because these niggas took what they feel is theirs. So I tell people about this because nobody never told me, and I've been around enough people. And when I do tell them, like, nah, I went through the same thing. So when was you gonna tell me? Why you didn't tell me that? Like,
Right.
you
Right.
sit next to me every day. So that's I'm the queen of. I'll talk people head off. Like, invest in this. Oh, you got a few dollars. When you take this, get it. Like, that's just, don't go and buy no chain. Like, you go get a car. go,
It's
go
I'm glad to hear you say that. Like you're talking, because you know what I mean. Sometimes I be feeling crazy. You feel me? Like, I sit back and it's like, you, like, in a humblest sense. Like, I genuinely feel like I run circles around battle rap. You know, some motherfuckers just, you know, be good at what they do, whether it's basketball, football, whatever. You know, and I sit back and I, like, besides me talking shit, I look at my peers and I'm like, damn, if bro did this, damn, if bro did that, damn, if bro did this, and you get a spot like the spaces, I be on the spaces all day dropping gems and talking shit and telling niggas what I feel like they need to hear. And then for you to hear, like, some people still not receive it like that, or he talk too much, or he da-da-da. And I be like, yo, in reality, bro, if you just apply some, like, what I mean? Like, because you never want to put a nigga on the spot like, yo, dog, listen,
Mm-hmm.
if them jeans was a little more fitting and you took them and you took them Gore-Tex off, you know what I mean? Or you tell a chick like, yo, I know it's your last set. Like, seriously, I know this your last $700, but in reality, you about to be on caffeine. That's a 500,000 streams, baby. If you spend it on that wig and not, you might not have for the next 3, 4,
a
five
fact
days,
though.
but it make more sense in the long run than saving that $700.
I'm not
Or
gonna
I got a
hold you.
better
When it
one.
comes down to caffeine, I'm spending the money on a wig. I don't care what nobody say.
I got a better one for you. You gonna be on caffeine. You know what I would do? If I me, this is me. I'm not Remy Ma. I'm reminisce. I just came from Castle Hill, and I'm about to be on caffeine. I'm gonna get my shot. Niggas about to hear me go in. I ain't really got it like that. I spent my first half. I'm waiting on my back end. I'm going to look up how many viewers, how many people be on caffeine, how much attention, how many eyes is on it, how many, what is their impressions, and then I'm gonna go to a hair company that I see promoting or whatever. I'm gonna go to them. I'm gonna tell them, hey, this is who I am. This is the flyer. I'm on this card. This is how much viewers they get. This is how many eyes is gonna be on it. I will even mention your company in one of my rounds. Let me get this, that, and the third. Who not gonna do it? They'll throw you the wig for free, and they gonna
Network.
like
It's
we
so
like it's
scary. And nobody's never done that before. And this is stuff that you just sit on the sideline and say, "Damn, I would have." And motherfuckers won't like. And that's. We've been talking about this for weeks. It's just we missing so many pennies as a culture. Like, so many pennies as a culture, we missing, all because we're working for the company, but the company, and it's not their fault. But we working for the company. The company don't have to work for you.
Yeah, the
They don't have
company
to.
for
you gotta
themselves.
work for you have to work for yourself. You have to understand that you are a brand. You are a walking them shits. When you're on the highway and you driving, you see a billboard, people pay thousands, hundreds of thousands, depending on where it's at, to be there. So you are a brand yourself. When you watch a boxing fight and you see the nigga, he got Rolex across his belt, he got,
Yeah.
Nike on this. The fight is over. He throw the shirt on mad quick. He throw the hat on. That's what he's not, because he really liked that hat. It's because they sent that back. He told them, this how many eyes is gonna be on me, this how many people gonna watch it, and
Talk
it's going
crazy.
on. So like you have to treat yourself like a brand.
Talk crazy. Hey Shoni, I
Yeah, I
feel
was
like I
about
ain't
to say we got a little bit of time left. So
Uh,
Remy, Shuni, you had your hand up, and then London
yeah.
Jen.
Do you have any future plans to take Chrome international? Like, if you see like a group, say somewhere in China, because I know something just went viral with some guy. I think he was in China, but he was rapping, but obviously we couldn't understand him. Would that be something you're interested? Like, you get a crew together and you just take the whole thing out there?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to take it everywhere. Like I want to build. Like when I
That's
think
fire.
of stuff, I think big. When I was trying to explain to somebody earlier, I was talking to them, and they're like, "Yo, it's not that many girls." I'm like, "What?" I'm trying to find the girl that's me, who I was when I was coming home from school when I met Pun. There's somebody somewhere dead nice that ain't never had a battle in her life, and she dumb nice. She just ain't have a chance. Nobody don't know where she at. I want to find all of them. That's who I want to find. I
That's
want to
fire.
find the girls that was dumb nice, that was like, you know what? I can't do this no more because it's not paying my bills. I love it. I want to be in it, but I can't. Those are the people that I want to deal with.
That's me. Hello.
Fire.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Somebody in my DM said, where did Chrome 23 come from?
Chrome 23 is short for chromosome 23, which is in your DNA, is the sex chromosome that determines whether you're a male or a female.
Mm. Well, teach us something there.
And
I'm a
real quick,
nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
I got London Jen in the chat. London Jen got her hand up. What's up, London?
Hey, what's up? Salute to the chat. Big respect to you, Remy. I love to see a powerful woman at the forefront of something like this, and one that's so invested and passionate is super dope. I keep hearing you talking about the women getting to the bag, and you just mentioned something about plans for in between the battles. Hearing just you talk and seeing, knowing that the women around you are going to be soaking up these gems, putting these things into practice, just lets me know, okay, there should be some get into the bag going on. But what can you talk about anything that you've
I missed the second part of what she said. I lost you.
She might have got a call. I think. I thought that was my phone too. She might have got a
Oh,
call. We'll wait till she pop back up.
okay.
Hey
Um,
Cece. Hey Cece, you want to shoot your question while your hand up? Look like you didn't.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Definitely just want to thank Remy Ma for everything that she's doing, and it's definitely
thank you.
time for the ladies to get all this energy and get treated right. So I definitely want to salute
We
you.
got. I got you right after her, London. Go ahead. Finish.
Um,
You might finish the statement, Cece.
oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be quick so London can finish hers. Only had a question. What would you say that the industry, as far as the music industry, is not doing that battle rap can implement, or what battle rap is not taking advantage of for that they do in industry, like for music industry?
As far as the industry, I would say what they're not doing, that battle rap is doing, they're not struggling as much. You know, the light is a little bit more on when you got when that spotlight is on. It's a little bit easier to maneuver. They definitely don't have. I don't feel like there's a lot of versatility. You know, if you look at the who's the top or who gets on the outside looking in, who's the top. Let me say that because there's some people that they may appear like they up, but they really not. Um, they there's no versatility. Like I feel like when like they asked me a question earlier, like who do I like? What's my top three? And I was like, yo, so many different styles and so many different ways, but I feel like everybody is nice in their own way. The industry sometimes when they think something wins or something's working, they just carbon copy it and just keep sending it out until you can't take it no more. And then we finally see a change. Um then a change will come when people finally realize after oh well, now I'm tired of it, like that's y'all created this monster. But as far as battle rap, what I think they're not utilizing is what I just told you, branding, using yourself as a brand. And that works for the women, but it also works for the men as well. Like somebody like one of the top tier dudes, like I will be sitting there researching views and everything, like how much viewership, the analytics, the algorithms, everything, and I will be using that to my advantage. I will Surf. If Surf was my artist, Surf will be sitting there every week in a different brand of something that they sending that money through because he got it on, and we're gonna nonchalantly drop it into the conversation. Like, you know what? I think round two went to him because his pants sort of look like the pants that I got on from so and so company. Like we would, this is we're not playing. Like if they not gonna give it to you, you got to get
I'm a
your money
free agent,
somewhere
by the way.
else. You got to get your money another way. Like and that's not like you're not doing anything wrong by that because you are a brand, you are that billboard, you're a walking talking human billboard. I would literally have a round dedicated to each company. Like when what I'm doing with my thing, like it's gonna be battle rap NFTs when I'm done. Like I'm not playing. I'm not playing with them. Like it's so much money that can be got out there. Nobody even uses commercials anymore. You know where the commercials are? On Instagram. If I told you how much money is made just from posting stuff on Instagram, but if you have the right following behind it, or if you don't even gotta have, it's people that have way more followers than me, and I know they don't make more money than me for ads and stuff on my pages because my engagement is better. I promise you, that's what battle rap is not using. That's what they not using.
There. They
Thank you.
getting there. They getting there. London Gem, real quick. I know you had a question and you got cut off.
yeah, thank you. I'll just get straight to it. Remy,
You all right, London Gem?
London,
Looking to be
You're all the way over in the United Kingdom.
she was
London
saying,
is falling
I'm gonna
down.
try to guess what she would say. She was saying something about in between. What
who
what
playing?
I think what I think for the in between, like that's something that I haven't figured it out yet exactly how I'm gonna do, but that's an issue for me. Like how do you get money in between, and how do you do that is by branding yourself and alliancing yourself with brands that are bigger than you or up and coming brands or things that would, I'll give you exposure, I'll put you here, and this is what you're gonna give me. Like there should be an exchange. It's like the barter system. and maybe even setting up some of these like you see like what Surf is doing, like in between battles. What Surf is doing is a wonderful thing. Everybody's from different places, and you'll be surprised the pockets that have battle rap culture. Like I would be hosted, like if you have a name, there should definitely be no reason why you're not in your own city, your own town, doing smaller event scales. People think if they're not doing something, it's not huge and it's not URL, it's not caffeine, and they don't have a bunch of money, that they can't do it. I told you when I started battle rap, you had to put up your own bread. There wasn't nobody coming telling you what's your fee and you was negotiating how much you had to get. There are people right now that is willing to take their 1,500 and put it up against 1,500 if they think they bars is better and they're gonna leave with three. Like that you should be in your own community in your circle networking trying to figure out how to do something in between when you're not balanced. It's just so many different things that we can do. Like people be like merch like merch is cool, but you know how big you got to be for people to really want to wear a shirt with your name on it. Like that's different.
Yeah, it is. It is. I see Kali Caliente with her hand up. What's up?
Hey, hi Remy Ma.
Hey
I
Brent.
just had two questions. So I'm not a battle rapper, but I do rap and sing in my spare time, kind of like as a hobby, but it's something that I want to take more seriously. So as somebody who's not camera shy, but shy when it comes to expressing myself verbally, what would you suggest? And then two, coming from being in the adult entertainment industry and trying to cross over into music, also what do you suggest?
um well, the first thing just seems like like you're shy. That's like what you're saying, like you don't really talk well in front of people. Is-
I'm expressive, but I'm like it's so much easier for me to do other things and not be shy
and
versus like getting on the mic and verbally expressing how I
but
feel and being
eh,
okay with it.
and you come from the adult industry.
Oh
That's what you
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
The whole shot thing is so confused. That's so like backwards, but okay. Um, I would honestly say like the less you say, the better. You know, if you say everything through your craft, a lot of times where artists jam themselves up is when they just talk and running their mouth. People that lost all type of endorsement deals, craziness, got themselves jammed up from talking. Stick to your craft. If you know that's not what you're good at and that's not what you do, don't do it. It's plenty of artists that don't do interviews at all because they're introverts. They're not good at talking. They're not good with questions. They're not good. Like they're expressing their words. Like they'll know what they want to say, but it comes out wrong. Just don't do it. If you don't feel comfortable with it, like you're not forced to do that. And if you let you speak through your craft. And as far as coming from the adult industry to into where you're at now, where you're trying to go, like everybody got a pass. There's it's pretty kind of okay now, like no offense to anybody, but the hoes is winning. Like now's the best time to come from any type of thing that you think people might shade and be a woman and be accepted, because they're allowing women to be themselves now. Like you don't have to be this perfect, Susie homemaker or whatever terminology you want to use to describe perfect, or a stepford wife to be successful, and people are accepting people.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Jeruz, what's up? Twerk, what's up with you?
It's probably, yo. Remy was good, man. Everybody
What
was
up
good.
though?
You know the vibes, man.
Do I have anybody else in the chat with a question? I see Hip Hop is Rolling is in here. I see Yoshi in here.
Yeah.
Ev is in here. What's up, Ev? Anybody else got a question?
I think I answered everything. I did a great job.
You did. You
Did they already ask about the
Right.
belt?
The belt of Midnight Madness belt.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the belt is happening. It's happening. If
Yeah,
Surf
yeah,
Surf
yeah.
stop playing with these if words.
No, I just wanted to make sure I just wanted to make sure it's good. If you say we good, you know what I mean.
You
You know we
good?
gonna
We
follow.
good? We
Oh,
great? We
Yoshi versus
fantastic
Vestavia,
for the belt.
woman's undisputed. I mean, woman's undisputed Midnight Madness belt. Queens get the money.
I got a
Sounds
question,
good.
Remy.
What's up?
She 4 minutes behind, man. We got two, 3 more questions, man.
I heard you say that you were bad at surf, but is there any woman that'll make you come outside?
I'm gonna be honest. It wouldn't. I personally think, I'm pretty sure like the women think differently, but I think it would never be fair. It's either gonna be super people like, yo, no matter what Rem say, we not gonna let her win just because, or it's gonna be like Rem only won because she's this and this and this and this and that. But I just,
Talk
when I
crazy.
thought of, I'm serious, when I thought about it, because people came to me before and I was like, first of all, those numbers is never, ever, ever in life gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But but I thought about it and I was like, how would that help anything? Like, how would it help? It might help that one person if I lose, it might, but I could be way more instrumental and help way more people and help women as a whole doing what I'm doing right now. Knowing what I know and using my knowledge, using my connects, using my fan base and my money to do what I'm doing right now, and pretty much hopefully my goal is to change a lot of people's lives. Like, I throughout my career, like there's so many people that are in nice houses and drive nice cars and are able to take care of their family and put other people in position because I put them in position. That makes me feel amazing. Like, that's what gets me off. Like some people, they do drugs, they buy cars, they gamble. Like, what makes me go and what keeps me up all night and make me go mad hard is trying to do something that's going to change somebody else's life.
Hey, Ren, one time, like outside of like the female battle rappers, right? And
Mm-hmm.
not without saying no names, right? Like, would you come to this platform and battle with industry female?
Oh, they want to die. They will die. You kidding me? Who?
Or you
Oh,
just-
like, I'm not even being funny. Like, nobody that's out has been out ever.
nah,
They
I
won't
would
even. They know not to even play with me. Like,
be
I'm gonna
like
be
that.
totally honest. Like, who? Who?
I
I'll
mean,
wait.
I ain't down. I couldn't
Say it,
even.
twerk. Say it.
Say
I
it,
ain't, I'm saying though, like
please.
Say
I
it,
would.
twerk.
It's female names, but not that to say that they would beat you. Like, you know what I'm saying, or they would be a match. Like, it's names that you could throw out there. You know what I'm
I'm gonna gun him down
saying? Gangster.
fast. I'm not even playing. I probably wrote it already, waiting for the day that they ever try to get stupid. Anyway,
Right.
if
That
I'm being totally honest,
To the what?
it's probably
Yeah,
written
I'm
already.
also to stream at 8. The computer just, I'm like,
I'm about to say, Surf, you unmuted.
oh my, I'm trying to get this fucking stream together for this caffeine shit. My bad.
But guys, I'll answer like one more question if anybody who had their hand up, but I gotta go.
I
I'm
see Prime
here.
Mitchell in the chat. That's somebody new in the chat. Anybody else in here that got a question, please let us know.
Come on. Man,
I
I ain't
say
got no
Prime
question.
Mitchell, Prime McCullough.
I just love her consideration for a lot of battle rappers and what she doing right now. Ain't no question. Just her consideration just floored me, honestly, man. Just hearing some of the shit that she about to do, man. Salute to you.
I
I've been
really appreciate that she's really like down to earth, humble. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She's
okay.
not
Come on.
stretching nothing, that she's not stretching or reaching at all whatsoever. Everything that she's saying is factual. Like, that shit is really appreciated.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys too. Like, could be like, I think it comes, a lot of it comes from me. Like, I come from the bottom. I was not the fly kid. People like, I was not always fly. I did not always have bread. Like, I've been famous and broke and niggas didn't know. Like, I've been, when I was locked up, like that was probably the worst time. I wasn't even broke, but it was the worst time of my life. It was not cool. It was not fly. Like, I know how it is when people think you ain't who you are and they talk to you crazy and try to handle you crazy. Like, I know how that feeling is, and I would never want to do anything to make somebody feel like that, as a league owner, as a business owner, as any of that. So I keep all of that into consideration when I'm making decisions and when I'm moving, when I'm talking. It was some people that the battle didn't work, and I was trying to my best to express to them, like, I don't want you to think that I'm gonna hold this against you, or I'm gonna talk bad about you, or I'm gonna not include you in anything. Like, it's business when you're doing business. And when I talk to them, listen, however you feel, Tell me what you think you worth or what you need or what you, because can't nobody tell you what you worth. Don't ever feel bad for telling somebody what you want. Like, yo, this is what I need. And I feel like I did X, Y, and Z. And this is what I feel like I deserve or what I'm at. Don't ever feel bad for telling people your value. And if somebody treats you bad or try to cancel you or blackball you because you asked for something that you felt you was worth, like that's somewhere or someone that you don't want to deal with anyway because they fell. Like that's just how I feel about it.
That's fire. Yo, Rim, this Quan, you heard? I ain't never been to a battle. Yeah, I love to pop out.
You never been to a battle in your
Not
life?
one. This one, I'm loving this shit right here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I play ball.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You nice?
I'm done now, but I used to be hell yeah.
Okay, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. But yeah, that's just how I am. I've been telling Sir for the longest I'm the realest nigga he know, but he don't believe me yet. He don't believe me. Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, it's gonna be a really dope event. I'm literally, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm looking at the trailer. This trailer is so crazy. It's so stupid. I'm so proud of all the girls. Everybody was chilling after we did it. We went out. We smoked. We drank. We ate. Had a ball. Like it was just a great time, and I just love doing. I look so forward to February 27th. I'm gonna send out the invites. Please, if you don't get an invite,
I
don't
got the
come. Don't
crazy
think
ass.
I don't think that you like, not appreciate it. But it's a very small venue. If I don't tell if you do get an invite and I tell you can't bring 5 people with you, don't think I'm being an asshole. But when I tell you it's gonna be, I have 2 very big platforms where every and anybody's gonna be able to look at it perfectly clear, no glitches, no messing up for free. So that's that.
Well, we excited. Thank you, Remy, very much for like spending time with us here in the spaces, answering all these questions from all the fans and the battle rappers. Like, we really do appreciate you spending time with us over here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, sir. Thanks everybody who came and I just fuck with y'all and I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. And that's it. I'm out. I see y'all Midnight Madness.
To the
Thank you. Thank
trophy.
you. See you at Midnight Madness and also see you at Chrome 23. You already know.
Al Queens get the money.